And of course, we are in the Van Thamper villa of Baldur's Gate. Duke Thalarma Van Thamper, you've learned, is behind the Cult of the Dead 3 and has been financing their operations. Um, she is looking to discredit the Flaming Fist, who provides security for Baldur's Gate, as part of her bid to take control. Um, you've learned about the Van Thamper's involvement in this cult, and you have infiltrated the under part of the house. There's a section of sewers that have been converted into the secret cult headquarters. And these are the tunnels that you find yourselves in now. You did encounter some roaming cultists who were dressed in these golden masks and robes. And right now, Muriel and Salim are wearing these disguises and kind of leading the way through the tunnels. And hoping that you can talk your way out of situations or maybe avoid them altogether as an alternative to having to fight everybody you encounter. It worked in freeing 2 prisoners from the jail, which was right here, if you can all see my ping. Muriel and Salim went in there and did have discussions with a bearded devil who was acting as prison guard, and under the guise of being cultists, they just said they were taking them somewhere, and the devil didn't really seem to care, and let you go about your business. Now, one of those prisoners was an aristocratic human woman in her 70s named Lady Satir Theon Hune. And she, basically thanked you for freeing her, and without really much discussion, led her way out of this dungeon to get out of here. But the other prisoner was a short, lean man in his 50s named Fallister Fisk. He had a couple of things to tell you. First, that he works for a sage of Candlekeep named Silvira Sivakis. He says that she was convinced that the leader of El Torel, a man by the name of Fabius Krieg, struck a bargain with an archdevil, and that a copy of the contract he signed is hidden inside of a magic puzzle box. And you have that magic puzzle box in your possession now. You got it off of Thirstwell Van Thamper upstairs in the house before you descended into the dungeon. So Fallister Fisk, his mission was basically to investigate the rumors that Thavius Krieg was here in the Van Thamper villa somewhere. And that is where I can stop my opening monologue and open up the mic to everybody else about how you would want to proceed, or any questions, or follow up to exactly where we are or how we got here.
Not the magic puzzle box. It's worse than the bee.
So if nothing else, you were kind of talking about how you wanted to. I'd listened to the last few minutes of the last session, and you were talking largely about how you wanted to proceed here through these tunnels, whereas you only had disguises enough for 2 of you. But of course, there's when you talk about now Fallister Fisk being with you and Rhea Mantlemorn, I think that makes 8 of you crawling through this dungeon right now.
Sounds about right.
Right.
Yeah.
Who
I
had the
think-
raven familiar?
That's me.
Okay.
And I think the person, what's his face,
Phallister?
told us. Yeah, I think he told us where to find the Van Thamper, the Duke.
Right.
And also the vault that's on the way.
Right. Yes, he does know. He has. It didn't say how he obtained a map of this dungeon, but it clearly says that he did, and not only that, but he's got it memorized. Let me just find the line where it says that. Yep, he obtained and memorized the floor plan of the dungeon under the Van Thamper Villa. He can thus lead his rescuers to secret rooms and the Van Thamper's vault. So he's telling you that he knows the vault is here, right down here. I don't know, that might just be in the middle of darkness in your map. But it would certainly be taking you from your current location down the hallway that heads west. And that's if you wanted to go to the vault. If you wanted to go to the shrine, that actually you'd have to still go to the following the tunnel to the west, but rather than turning south for the vault, you would turn north for the what the hell is it called? The 26. What is it? The temple. And you know you've got pairs of cultists wandering these tunnels with incense burners, and so running into more of these guys is likely.
Yeah, so what's our plan when we run into them?
I'm going to have
Yes, I
two of
am.
those and they pop out. I'm going to shoot them. Because
We're going to kill them? We're not going to try to fool them?
they're undead cultists. I mean,
Well, they're not undead.
they're death worshippers and stuff like that.
Right.
Let me phrase it correct.
They worship it.
I don't think they're going to be too well us being inside their temple area.
Okay. Then, should we just all walk together? Is there any reason to have Gabriel and Salim go first?
We get if you guys can trick them, we get the surprise on them.
Okay, so we're just gonna kind of distract them.
Yeah, because and Dan, you know how there's dark shadowed areas?
Right.
I'm going to move from shadow area to shadow area.
Now, as it turns out, I'm looking through Salim's eyes right now, and I can see that the tunnel to the west is all very nicely illuminated, and there's only a tiny little sliver of darkness in between some of the lights right here. But that's certainly not big enough for more than one person, maybe even not one person, to hide in. So this whole tunnel west is a little exposed light-wise.
Okay, then we'll just all walk down this tunnel, but we'll go first.
Let me double check all the who's emitting light.
I can send the Raven up ahead to that intersection to look north and south.
Right.
I know I'm not carrying light. I have a dark vision.
I'm checking all the tokens now just to make sure nobody has the icon on, so they shouldn't be emitting light. But at the same time, this end of the tunnel is a little dark. Nope, nobody's emitting light. Okay. What about our spy
Alright,
here?
let's
Nope.
send the Raven up. Scouting a little bit. You
See something?
there are cultists to the north
And
of the
they're
intersection.
coming that direction. Roll a stealth check for that raven to see whether they noticed a bird flapping around down here in the sewers.
Let's see.
Let's see how observant these guys are.
Ooh.
So they did not notice the bird. It was too quick and too quiet.
Alright. Well, if the plan is just to kill them anyway, should we just wait and ambush them when they come around the corner?
Sure.
Okay.
Dan,
Yeah.
hanging dark. I dark vision, so I can't really see where the shadows are.
Gotcha. Does Salim have dark vision? Oh, Salim does have dark vision. Let me look through Muriel's eyes. Okay. Yeah, all right. Muriel, you're coming out of the... You're actually at this end of the corridor is all dark.
Yeah, I'm right at the edge of the shadow because
Right.
I just want to, when they
Right.
come around the corner, I just want to shoot.
Right, so anything down this end of the tunnel is obscured. It's kind of hard for me to see all the lighting. I've got to choose the right tokens at the right time to see what the lighting situation is, because I'm just God. I see everything anyway, so.
I am going to ready a shot, Dan.
All right. That's quite a distance. Let's see.
I have 400.
Longbow?
Heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow, nice.
And I have sharpshooter, so distance doesn't.
All right, so you just want to wait. You've got word the cultists are coming, and you're just going to wait for them to come down and see if they turn right or left?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, so they finally emerge out the from the corner, and I'm going to give them a 50-50 shot of 1-2 is left, 3-4 is right. They're coming to the right. And you guys are all in the darkness at this end of the tunnel. These guys are not carrying light sources of themselves. So let me put on vision so I can see what they see. And
You actually got a new one?
right.
Orange or purple?
Why do I see a little bit of light back here? Oh, right. Because there is light just south of it. We'll say that they don't see you yet, but Kyle, you can get an unseen attacker if you want to let loose with a bow.
That would be advantage, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I'm going to roll one more time then.
I want to shoot as well. Can I just do that at the same time?
Yeah.
And
let's see.
surprise them
Yeah,
also?
right.
Okay.
I'm taking the top one. So it was a 19, Dan, for 12.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding.
So with one shot barreling down the hallway at Mach 2, catches the one on the right side, and he just drops over dead. The other guy turns and he is going to run, but we'll roll for initiative.
Yeah, tell me about it. I got carpal tunnel on my hand hurts. I did all by myself.
How did you get talked into doing it? That is a Christmas only event.
Teresa, nice. Got it. See,
Didn't record. It did. Okay.
So my cultist, of course my cultist is going on 21. So before he, before you all get a chance to do anything, he's going to turn around and he's going to be too far away.
I got a 23, Dan.
Oh, you got 23? Oh, it's all up to you then. Let's put Kiel 23. All right. Dagon, Fancy, Marcus 1, 2, 3. Salim is 4. Kiel is 5. Muriel rolled a 20. I think that is everybody. I will sort and we will go. Kyle, you've got the first drop. This guy is getting ready to turn and run, but maybe you can plant one right between his shoulder blades. Like it's nobody's business. You just drop these guys at distance like nothing. It took us longer to roll initiative than to do that. But there you go. All right. He had a chance to get away or start screaming or do something, but before he could do anything, he was silenced. But now you got these two bodies lying up in the hallway 100 feet up.
I'm going to grab one of them and take it back to that other dock area where we put the other two.
All right. Anybody want to help Kiel with that?
That's not really kind of Fancy's thing.
Yeah, I'll help. We'll grab the other body.
So we got two more outfits now, right?
Right.
Yes.
So somebody else can dress up.
Show up on time. Clock in.
Let's see. I'm going to...
Clock out, go home. It's not that fucking hard. They show up late.
Yeah.
The kennel staff. Literally
All right.
walking down the building.
If no one else wants to, I'll put one of them on.
Oh, she hasn't eaten.
Okay, absolutely. One of the disguises for Kael. Kael.
It's not that big a deal.
I still don't know how to pronounce that name.
Kyle.
Kael. Okay.
Their liver can shut down. It's a big fucking deal.
Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I told you in the, it just reminded me of pronunciation is reminding me of this thing. So some of you might have seen in the chat that I was trying to get some feedback on how you pronounce this name. It was a proper name, so there's no necessarily right or wrong answer, but I was looking at it and I was saying Shem Shimi, Shem Shimi, Shem, I couldn't quite get it. And my stepdaughter says, maybe it's Shemshine. And I said, nah, it's not that. And then, wouldn't you know, I'm listening to a video, the next day, and the motherfucker says Shemshime, and I'm like, you bastard.
welcome. I was right. Let's all hear it.
That's fun.
Amanda was right.
I'm like, it was Shemshime, and she's back here gloating now. I don't know if you can hear her.
She would never do such a thing.
All right, so Kael has a disguise on. Muriel has a disguise. Salim. Anybody else want to be disguised?
Fancy will wear a disguise if there's one.
Okay.
There is. All right, so all the people with this little trophy icon is someone who's in disguise, and we're going to say it took you a good couple of minutes, working swiftly and silently to go get the bodies, drag them back over here to the darkness that you had put the other bodies. You've got the robes on, so a couple minutes have gone by, but you haven't seen any more cultists in that time.
You guys want to head to the vault?
Yeah.
Check out the vault.
I'd rather be short-staffed
We're going to move towards the vault then.
than overstaffed.
All right, move away. You are free to advance on up to the vault.
You're just gonna make more work.
I'll move the NPCs, Fallister and Rhea.
Doesn't do that. She does the bear. She sees rooms. She doesn't track the refill drive.
All right, so this vault
Which one
me get to it in the description here. The door to the vault is locked.
Landers had 2 no-shows in a row, so it's an hour. Well, she just sat back there.
Does he have the key?
We should unlock it.
She's a follower. So
Yes.
she follows me, she follows Carrie, she follows me.
Let me see what it says about general dungeon features. Just to see. Okay, so the doors are all made of riveted iron plates, and it says you can pick them with a DC 15 Dex check, or force open a locked door with a 24 strength check. Athletics.
I keep meaning to do that, and I keep forgetting, and I see it every morning.
Right.
Try to pick it.
Fuck, I forgot to lock it again.
And find a place for that.
I generally keep meaning to put
Alright, we get one roll at this.
20 days I'm gonna snap out. Just gonna leave.
Nice.
I'm not coming back. You two can figure out what to do
Nice,
with me.
okay.
Do you know you can actually click on the thieves tools and roll through them?
Oh, can you?
Hamilton's
How do you do
looking at
that?
the wedding venues.
Go into your inventory,
Really have to take her myself.
I don't do blindfolds.
click on it, and then go up the top where it has
He's TikTok.
the cast 2VT.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
we use tools.
That's how you do it on Roll20 as well.
And you ended up owing like a couple thousand in taxes.
cool, alright. There it is. And thank God that 17 counted. Not
That
the,
doesn't count.
Right. Okay, so the room, the door opens. Let me open the door on the dynamic lighting first.
Who's showing us wedding venue pictures?
This room contains 4 wooden tables with 2 wooden coffers atop each one.
Because I will.
Hanging on the wall, opposite the door, is a beautiful golden shield. Standing in front of the shield is an old man in plain garments, carrying a lit candlestick. As he turns to face the door, you see that his shadow on the far wall doesn't match his form, but appears to be the shadow of a pudgy horned fiend with small wings.
Uncle, let's go.
Rhea immediately recognizes him and confirms that this is Thabius Krieg, the former High Seer or Overseer of Elturel.
What race is he?
He's a human.
Oh, okay.
But you see a different shadow on the wall.
You do.
I'm gonna try to really take a look to see if it. You know how you can try to look through an illusion.
Right.
How do you do that again?
An intelligence saving throw, I think.
I don't think elderly work from Flanders.
It's
Not gonna be me.
doesn't appear to be an illusion.
She has an accent. He is harder to hear.
Didn't we hear that he like made a deal with a demon or something?
He's asking her.
So,
Maybe he's possessed.
What?
Rhea Mantlemorn is a bit awestruck in the presence of the High Overseer, and he recognizes her, not specifically her, but he does recognize her as being a Hell Rider,
Fell down?
and he is just now falling over himself, thanking you. He says that the Duke Van Thamper's guards captured him shortly after his arrival in Baldur's Gate, and that the Duke was holding him prisoner because she was trying to force him to help him ascertain the magical properties of a celestial shield that her family acquired from a crypt in the Undercity. And so that's how he explains his presence here.
He's the one that Christina's dad told me how to help Dr. Train.
What do you guys want to do?
So, again, features of the room are 4 wooden tables with 2 coffers atop each, a beautiful golden shield hanging on the opposite wall, and then standing in front of the shield is Thavius Krieg carrying a lit candlestick.
Hi, Dan.
Yes.
Very quick question.
Right.
So you said he used to be the High Seer of
Elturel.
So what does that mean?
Like the leader.
Okay.
Yeah, the Pope. It's a something of a theocratic state. So their religion is very tied into their governmental leadership.
All right. Well, that's even more ironic that he's a fiend.
Well, that's what his shadow says.
That's what his shadow says.
Right. Yeah, I thought you were crying.
Yeah, I was like, my mic was plugged in, and I'm like saying things, and I'm like, no one's responding. And then I had that question of like, what's a seer? And then I looked at Discord, and it's like, it's not picking up your mic if you're talking. So I had to go back into my settings and fixed it.
How
You
you
just think you
feeling,
weren't that
Chris?
funny
You
today?
feeling better, I hope?
Oh yeah, definitely. A little bit of a cough, but definitely better.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Hey, you guys want me to take 10 minutes to do detect magic once we talk to this guy?
Yeah, if the opportunity
Sure.
presents. Sure.
Pick the lock to get in here. I feel like he's gonna be suspicious that we got in here with
Yeah, right.
no problems.
He could have opened the door from the other side. If you knocked, he might have just opened it.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This is why we know
Also
not
true.
what we want. This is how we know. I thought you were going to look right here. Potato, look.
But he's claiming his innocence, and so far, Rhea Mantlemorn is buying what he's selling.
Is there no light source in that room? Because it's just dark.
Right. Let's give Thavius. It said he was carrying a candlestick, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll hand her one of my torches. I can have some in my backpack.
I'll just give him. I'll give him a light source that should light it up for everybody. This Thavius now with a
Okay.
torch.
Oh, I was about to say I have the light cantrip anyway, so
Okay.
I could just touch you and give you light.
We were sneaking in the dungeon, though. That's why everybody had extinguished their lights. Well, this dungeon is mostly lit anyway, so. But, yeah, there we go. Thavius has got his candlestick lit now. And that should be lighting up most of the room.
Yep.
So let me show you a picture of this this shield.
So annoying. And then we drugged him. So fucking cute when he was drugged.
Here we go in Discord. This is the shield hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
It's quite a looker,
Ooh, that's funky.
right? Thavius asks, you know, if you're, you know, Thavius asks if you're here to rescue him.
Why are you looking at the ceiling with Pablo P? I don't like it.
She can see the flicker from the light from the fan. It flickers more.
Did we talk about that before we came?
Yeah, it's based on
Well, you, you know that,
Apparently the reason
who was it? Thirstwell Van Thamper. I think it was his revelation. Let me see if I can find all of his revelations here just by looking back real quick. Thirstwell. What Thirstwell knows. Okay, so remember, Thirstwell Van Thamper told you his mother, the Duke, is in the dungeon below with Thavius Krieg, and that she and the former High Overseer of Elturel are plotting to seize control of Baldur's Gate. Thirstwell told you that he and his brothers recently stole the shield of the Hidden Lord from a crypt under the city. Thabius Krieg was supposed to do some work on that shield. There's a powerful devil named Gargoth trapped inside, and Thabius was supposed to devise a way to release this demon from the shield. Somebody's lying, either Thirstwell or Thabius.
And this guy's got a demon for a shadow.
Right.
Baker, do you still have your Celestial, that detect up that you do for demons and stuff? Because you put it up earlier. How long does that last?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I think it's 10 minutes, but I definitely don't.
Okay.
So basically, our options are
Make me a biscuit.
siding with the guy who has the demon shadow.
Or calling him out on his bullshit.
Obsessed with the grilled cheeseburgers.
That's fine.
Can I just ask him to explain his shadow?
He really struggles. And he looks at it, and well, first of all, he says, "My shadow," like he didn't even notice before, and turns to look, catches a glimpse at it, and he stammers over his words for a few minutes, unable to explain it, and he says, "The work of dark magics," and he kind of says, questioning rather than in a statement. He doesn't have a good excuse.
Can I make an
Would
insight
he let
on when he
would he
says
let-
that?
Go ahead.
I don't. I'm not convinced.
All right, what were you saying, Joe?
I was gonna say, would he let me sing him a song about shadows?
He doesn't want to. He either wants. What does he want?
Tunes. I think he wants tunes.
So, yeah, he.
Apparently, I'm trying to charm him. It's whatever.
Yeah, no, he's he. Your insight doesn't tell you, whether he's lying, but you don't need an insight check to know that, you're getting two different stories. So it doesn't, a poor insight check doesn't mean that you believe him necessarily. It just means that maybe you weren't able to fish out exactly how he's lying. But don't take that as now I have to believe him and leave him alone because I had a bad insight roll. It's kind of like you can get out the point with RP. A lot of times we tend to do a roll heavy game and we sidestep some of the RP. But if you can make convincing conversation with him, you can probably break down his walls that way. Or you could just kill him.
Yeah. I'm like, so you want us to intimidate him?
You could. Try to get him confess about what he's done and what he's really doing here. Anybody want to break his thumbs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me look at my spells.
I'm all showing them.
Oh shit. I'm out of my.
I just look at him and I say, I'm really debating right now if I'm just going to shoot you in the face or you're just going to tell me everything.
There's that Boston negotiator.
He gets very nervous about this and feels very vulnerable and outnumbered. He just, he's pathetic. He just falls down to his knees and says, please have mercy on an old man. I swear I'm just a prisoner here, and I weep for my city of Elturel. I was only fortunate that I was visiting a parish a few miles outside the city when it disappeared, and I was so horrified about the city's fall. I came here for help, but Duke Van Thamper is locked me in this vault to do her bidding.
All I wanted to do was play you a
Do I believe him?
No, you don't believe him. And nor should you, because he's lying.
I don't even let my automatic reload work this time. I am slowly pulling out an arrow and loading it, and I go, is that your story?
He just, he wets himself, and he throws himself at your feet, begging you not to kill him.
Then speak the truth.
Whatever you want, the answer is yes. What was it? What do you want? What do you want to know?
Well, you just lied to me, so tell me the opposite of what you just told me. Tell me what the actual truth is.
I was lucky to escape El Terrell, and but I would have rather have died and than see my beautiful city fallen. You have to believe me.
Is this the one that the secret's inside the puzzle box?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, when I open up a puzzle box that we know about, once we get it, what's going to be in there?
Puzzle box? What's this about a puzzle? I don't know what you mean.
Guys, can I just shoot him?
I thought we had the puzzle box.
We do, but I didn't want to let him know we had it.
Oh, got it.
I was going to say we had it, but I didn't know
Morally
if you guys is okay on that.
Yeah, maybe we should like bring it out and see how he reacts.
Who has it?
Party loot, I think.
As I personally, I have a thing about dark magic, so I wouldn't personally touch it.
I could actually pull it out with Mage Hand, like Loki, and it'd be pretty dramatic, right?
You can do that if you want.
Yeah, actually, I think that would be interesting. You pulled it out with Mage Hand.
Yeah, put it in the script.
Who's using a shield right now?
Not
Yeah.
me.
Dagon?
Yeah.
I don't like that
Marcus is
question,
also-
Dan.
Yeah. He shouldn't have answered so quickly. Dagon wants to take the other shield for himself.
The golden shield?
Yeah. The one that obviously has no negative side effects.
Right. Well, that's just it. It telepathically reached out to you, Dagon, in a deep whisper of a voice, and is pleading with you to take it from this place.
And where is it right now? Is it with
On the wall, right here.
Avernus on the wall? Okay.
Right.
I'd say just grab it.
Yeah, so I'm just going to ignore Thavius and kind of walk up and check out this marvelous looking shield on the wall.
It is marvelous looking. Let's see. He, the voice in the shield refers to himself as the Hidden Lord, and that after faithfully serving the heavens for countless eons, he found himself trapped in this unholy prison, and he's desperately looking for release, but doesn't know exactly how that will be accomplished.
Is it just talking to me, or am I under a
No, it's just
wall and
telepathically
spells?
talking. Right.
So can I ask why it was trapped in there? What did it do to get trapped in there?
It said a fiend working with a powerful wizard was able to beat her down and then trap her essence or his essence in this shield.
From the voice in my head, or can I tell if it's if it's the gender of the voice?
Yeah, it's a deep whisper of a voice, but I mean I've referred so far to the shield as male, so might as well keep going.
Oh, okay. I thought you just referred to it as a female too.
Right. I was tripping over myself because I forgot.
Rose,
Which one.
Golden Girls.
So you've got Thavius Krieg pleading with you not to kill him, and the
how's his
shield is hitting on Dagon kind of hard.
And what's his reaction when the puzzle box comes out in a mage hand?
Yeah, he just starts firing off excuses. You have to understand, I had no choice. It was that or everyone was going to die.
Explain more detailed, please.
He is just broken at this point and just sobbing, saying, "I'm sorry, you don't understand. I had no choice."
Okay, I understand you had no choice. What did you do?
He can't bring himself to say it.
Okay.
Can I ask the shield what it knows about Fabius? If anything.
I'm not sure what the purpose of their research was into this, but surely it was something nefarious. But the shield doesn't know.
And what of the puzzle box? Does it react when the puzzle box is thrown out? Any interest in it?
The shield doesn't have much interest in it. It recognizes it as an infernal puzzle box.
Okay. But it has no interest in it beyond that.
It says the shield says it's likely that the puzzle box includes a copy of the contract that Thavius originally signed with the archdevil Zariel.
Okay, but it doesn't sound like the shield has any designs of the puzzle box for its own.
No.
Okay.
Now Fallister again pipes up, and he says that this Silvirus of Vacus at Candlekeep has been doing a lot of research into devil and demon activity here in the Sword Coast, and she's an expert on the Outer Planes and especially the Hells, and he was here kind of on her behest to see if he could acquire not only information but this puzzle box as well. So he expects that we won't be able to get it open, but perhaps Silvira at Candlekeep can, and that's about 150 miles or 5 days travel to the south. Of course, you guys got a ship, so maybe you could take the sea route, maybe make a shorter trip of it.
How's Rhea reacting to this guy? Because she seemed like she was enthralled with him at first.
She was, but you got him to break down enough. I mean, at first she was stepping in to kind of defend him, but she's realizing that something's not adding up, and she's. But to make it official, so. Convincing Rhea that Fabius is corrupt can be accomplished by forcing a confession out of him with a DC 15 intimidation check. So I guess that was you, Kyle, doing a pretty good intimidation there.
Maybe.
Let's roll it with advantage.
Good, because I'm a -1.
All right. Is he gonna? I can offer guidance.
Guidance is good. All right, you force a full confession. And he explains that he basically signed away the city of Elturel to the Archdevil Zariel in exchange for her helping save the city some 50 years ago from the vampire undead kind of I want to say a problem oversimplifies. It was, these creatures, and one vampire in particular had taken over all of Elturel, and the city was doomed. And then this companion appeared in the sky above Elturel and drove out all the undead and vampires. And 50 years later is what was responsible for transporting it to Avernus. So that is the full story. And Rhea is very adamant that Fabius must be taken alive so that he can face justice for what he's done.
So you want to add another one to this caravan?
Well, I think we can leave him in here until we're ready to leave. Because he was locked in, wasn't he?
It says he can unlock the door from his side, so I guess he wasn't locked in. But he also doesn't have a lot of places left to go. You could always
we could lock the door and break the lock.
Tie him up.
Yeah, tell him we'll be back. Wait here and tie him up.
Take him to the demon and ask him to guard him for us? So...
Fancy just wants to go to the boat.
I guess we'll keep it simple and just tie him up and leave him here.
All right. Fabius Creed is now restrained.
Can I ask Rhea if she recognizes the shield on the wall?
She doesn't.
Well, I guess before we leave, I'm going to snatch it and take it for myself.
Do we have anyone who can ritually cast Identify?
Yep.
Might be a good idea.
I will ritually cast Identify, Dan. Sorry, you caught me eating a bowl of cereal.
Alright. It is the Shield of the Hidden Lord, as stated in the picture. But its properties are as follows. Well, let me post it in Discord here. This little screenshot of what it says in Roll20. The only thing out there that I would have crossed out had I had the chance is that it didn't reveal its name to you, Gargoth. So you can just forget that you read that part.
Would Identify reveal that that it's imprisoning something?
No, because the item. What does it say? So, it doesn't actually say that if this being is freed from the shield, that means that the shield stops being magical. So I'm gonna say that it is a, +2 bonus to AC and resistance to fire damage, and that's with or without the thing being possessed. The sentience is all about it being possessed. But
Okay.
the shield having charges to cast Fireball and Wall of Fire, I would say that would remain. If you found a way to drive out whatever's in this thing.
Cool.
Nice. I'm gonna equip that.
Cool shield.
Yeah, that is.
Fire resistance in hell. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, I already
Dagon,
have that.
what made you, what drew you to that shield?
Shields are cool. I mean, look at it. There's a face on it, isn't there?
It is
Are you not
pretty
going to tell us that it's talking to you?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep that little information to myself.
Alrighty.
So you know how it looks. It goes well with my armor.
Nothing else in here that's of interest, right, Dan?
No, the vault. Here, there's it says there are there are 8 coffers and unlocked and contain money belonging to the Van Thamper family, as well as stolen treasure from Tiamat's hoard on Avernus. Duke Van Thamper was planning to use this combined treasure to bribe the city's patriarchs and government officials into supporting her bid to become the new Grand Duke. Coffer 1 contains a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm going to do another screenshot here and let you look at the treasure that they are keeping here in the Van Thamper vault. Electrum ingots, couple hundred gold pieces. Yeah, it looks like a lot of gold.
Yeah, it does.
But that's what's in the vault.
I'll ask yet again. No ring, then?
No ring.
God damn it. Okay, Salim is getting... He's getting pouty. He's getting very fussy. He's, like, super pissed at this point that he still has not found this goddamn ring. And if it is on her, he will personally rip it off her dead corpse if he has to. Like, this is really getting to him.
Oh, I can't
damn
wait.
it.
I can't wait for you to talk to Thalarma.
God damn. This is gonna be personal. Like, he's not a physically confrontational person, but he will get up there if this is what it means to get that goddamn ring back.
Gonna throw the beat down on an old lady.
Absolutely.
Are we clearing out all these coffers?
Yeah, I'm putting.
I'm going to cast
Right in there now.
the magic that I said I was going to do earlier, Dan.
Cast the, what is it?
The ritually cast detect magic.
Yeah, definitely the shield.
That I expected.
I don't think Thavius had anything on him. Let me take a quick look at his character sheet here. That's funny. I'm going to show you this just because I didn't really look at his character sheet until now. But I'm going to show you what it has written on his character sheet as a property. Shadow of Guilt.
Wow.
Right?
Huh.
They made it official.
Huh.
All right, so yeah, he didn't have anything good on him at all. And now you've got this vault emptied out into your own bags, and some of this is Tiamat's hoard, but it would be impossible for you to tell which came from Tiamat's hoard and which came from other means at this point.
Do we want to carry this with us or leave it here and get it when we come back for him? Oh, Dan, I'm concentrating for 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Fancy is just dust in the wind.
I was just thinking about how much that would weigh. We're not worried about weight on that stuff, are we?
No, we haven't been.
Okay. All right, we'll just grab it all.
But, I mean, if we're coming back for Fabius, right?
Yeah.
There's no point in taking it with us right now.
Okay.
So we're just going to leave it there. We'll seal off the room so nobody can get in, nobody can get out.
We picked it. We'll unpick it.
Okay, so I forgot to mention this, but I do have a forgery kit. And so I was thinking, because you were trying to find the deed last week, maybe I can forge a deed saying that we own the house, so that way we can come back and pick the vault. Because I have knock as a spell. I'm out of level 2 spell slots, but if we come back after I get a long rest, I can open that vault, no problem.
It doesn't sound like it's your first time doing this kind of thing.
So, yeah, that could work out, because if we take her out, we can get her bloody thumbprint onto the forged document to make it official.
People are waiting for you.
I know they see my butt on cam.
Nice. Yeah?
Hello.
I just need some time and some paper, but I swear I can forge us the deed if worse comes to worse.
Yeah, so what we'll
And
do
there's no
is...
consequences if we fail.
what we'll do is we'll get that piece of paper, we'll have you put a bloody thumbprint on it, and then forge a deed around it. How's that sound?
I mean, if we need a bloody thumbprint for a deed, then yeah, I'm down for it.
Where to go next?
We know where her hidden temple is. We were going to head there next, weren't we?
Think so. So that it's north.
Okay. We're heading north, Dan.
All right.
I'm gonna send my raven up there.
I'm just moving up the cover room.
Yep. There's people. They're coming right now.
Just as you're coming out of the vault, they come round the corner, and it's lit the whole way, so they can see you and you can see them.
Just act like you're supposed to be here. Just act like you're supposed to be here.
Roll for initiative.
But I'm in a cultist uniform.
Oh, very good. You've got some of you, 4 of you, half of you. Okay, so
I'm going to yell out, come help me get these people. We've got a prisoner. I just want to make sure we don't get away.
make a deception check.
That's good. Can I guide him on that?
I was about to say, can I help?
I don't think it's going to aid his cause if you cast a moon spell.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That roll.
But,
Yeah,
but let me go back and make it official. I'm going to reread it here. Characters, while disguised, have advantage on deception checks to fool devils and cult members.
One more time.
Oh God! All right, I'm not gonna blow it. I have one bardic inspiration, but I'm not gonna blow it.
And what did I say you needed?
I didn't hear you, so I was just rolling.
All right, so add the bardic inspiration. or the guidance?
It was in fucking X-ray.
What was the guidance? 1d4.
Room of the morning.
Yeah, 1d4.
Stethoscope. She will walk in the room without her stethoscope and go still in the back. Every single one.
Oh, wait a second. It's a contested check. It's not a. That's why I didn't give you a set DC. So it's got to be contested by their your deception versus their insight, right?
With guidance, it's a 17.
Let's even see without.
They're literally like their symptoms are like Landers will see a room, do like the hurry in the room.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
read it.
they don't buy it. So we can roll for initiative. They just
I try.
insane perception check.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll just go right to Plan Z.
2, 3, 4, 5. Who are we missing?
Yeah, Ray.
Rolled a 15. Oh wait, there's Mariel. Dagon, Fancy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, and I got a roll for Rhea and Fallister.
So I would say the plan would be is to murder these cultists and then say they're the fake cultists.
All right. So Guy goes first. He just turns and bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
That didn't sound.
What an awful position I'm in right now. Says Fancy.
Hey guys, did we just pull another drought time?
I think you might have. Fancy.
Yeah, there's not much I can do. I'm gonna just ready in action,
Okay.
and if anyone dies around me, I will cast dancing lights, and I'm done.
All right. Comes up on the bird.
Leave my bird alone.
And he swings at the bird, but it misses.
We did get pretty far before we raised all the alarms.
Mr. Raven.
Alright, my bird will use the help action against this one that just swung at him.
All right. Peck his eyes out. Marcus.
Okay, let's see how far I am. That's not the right measuring tool at all. Okay. I'm just gonna hit him with a Sacred Flame.
Fail. 8 radiant damage.
And that's it.
Kyle.
With advantage, right?
What
Because of the bird.
are you doing?
It's with advantage because of the bird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. 17 hits. Oh, yeah, he had 1 hit point left. That guy is toast.
And I'm gonna move forward. And that's my turn.
One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Salim.
Okay. Let me see. How far are they? Okay, 70 feet. I think I have something that I could. No, it's 60 feet. Okay. Gonna get to here. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver at the cultist I can see at the end of the hall.
Okay. Intelligence save. Failure. 5 psychic damage.
And then so let me just double check. So he'll have 1d4 off his next saving throw if he has to make one. And just double checking. That'll be it for now.
So did you have Fallister had all of his weapons taken away? Does somebody have a spare short sword? Or a hand crossbow?
Fancy owns no martial weapons.
All I have is a dagger and a rapier.
I mean, I can give him my mace.
I've got a light crossbow if he can do that.
Nah, hand or short sword.
All right.
That's all right. With what do the cultists carry? They carry scimitars. So all right. So yeah, he's got a scimitar. We'll say short sword is close enough to scimitar. I don't even have to worry about it. All right. So Fallister is going to try to make himself useful. So he is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a bonus action to dash. And he's going to use his action. Let's see, 30 feet. Yeah, that's within 30 feet now, right? Yeah, just barely. But he charged all that way. And he, we're going to say he got himself his hands on a hand crossbow from one of these bodies. Because you have, like, what, at least 4 of them now, right? So he hits for 4 points of damage, so he takes one out. Cultist back over here. There we go.
Okay. If I run up kind of over here, can I shoot at this guy?
Let's see what you can see.
I can see him.
You can.
So
We're going to give him plus 3 to his armor class because of all that cover from the corner, though.
okay, I'll try though.
So normally armor class 12 is going to now be 15, but you hit that, you threaded that needle beautifully. And does sneak attack apply? No, right?
No.
So 13 points of damage. So that's enough to kill him anyway. These guys don't have a ton of hit points. if that's it for Muriel, we go to Daggone it.
I'll use my bonus action to dash, and I'll run up farther up here with what's his
Fallister.
face. Yeah.
Cool. Dagon.
So I'm gonna stop here and I have dark vision now, so my sight should be like 120 feet.
You have dark vision of 120
Yeah.
because of the shield?
No, because of I leveled up.
Okay. Got it.
And yeah, took a
I
dip
got
in the
it.
short
There you
there.
go. Now you have dark vision 120.
So I don't see any enemies down this way, right?
No. Nothing to the west. Right.
Then I'm gonna move. Since there's nobody else here.
Now there is a door in this hallway on your left, right between Kael and Dagon. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
I can't reach. Can we enter that door or keep looking for these other cultists?
We hear more coming.
Yeah.
Dagon could make a perception check. Yeah, with the excitement of battle, it's hard to pick up on all the clues. But is
Yeah, I'm
that,
just gonna. Can I dash up another 30 feet?
Yeah.
Alright. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Rhea. She comes charging up. I don't think she... Well, there's really no targets, right? Oh, I see. Okay. Coming out the door right next to you. Well, let me see. Maybe he doesn't want to come out. Let me check what his attacks are first. He's got multi-attack with the dagger. But that's no fun. This guy's a cult fanatic. He's got some spells to play with, like Inflict Wounds. Inflict Wounds is make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. So he comes charging out, Salim, and he tries to hit you with Inflict Wounds. And he's going to upcast that shit.
Oh my god. What did I do to him?
It's a first level spell, but he's going to cast it as a 2. Does he have 3 level? No, he doesn't have 3rd level spells. Okay. Alright. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Take 15 points of necrotic damage.
As a reaction, can I cast Silvery Barbs?
You sure can.
So he has to reroll and take the lower.
Alright. So let's see. Inflict Wounds again at level 2 is 14. Did the 14
It
hit?
still hits.
Oh, damn it. Alright, we'll take the damage from the first one is less. It's 15.
Let's see, am I not wearing any armor of any kind? Oh my god, I'm not.
Right.
Do you have mage armor as a spell?
No, For some reason, I thought I had armor of, like, light armor, but I'm looking at my proficiencies, and it says I'm not proficient in any armor. So that's why my AC is so low. Fuck.
So this guy.
Would you like a shield?
Fallister gets tagged for 2 points of damage. Alright. 1-2 Fallister, 3-4 Muriel. Coming at Muriel. 20 hits for 4 slashing damage.
A shield.
Reaction shield spell?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Fanatic's turn. Can Fancy do a talk action with Marcus?
So Marcus, do you see what's going down left of you?
No, not really. I mean, I see something there, but it's in the
Right.
shadows.
Got it. Okay.
They're probably okay. Okay.
Let me take a look through your eyes. Right. Oh, that's diabolical.
I hate that.
Fancy. Go ahead.
I don't like the way you said that. But we will try. Oh, look, a cult fanatic.
Right. Now, Fancy, you have dark vision, don't you?
That is correct.
And that is why you can see in that shadow that Marcus can't see into. What Fancy sees now that he's stepped forward is that there's a secret door that opened up, and this cult fanatic snuck out, sticking to the shadows. But Fancy, having dark vision, has foiled his ambush plans. What you gonna do about it, Fancy?
Well, I also I'm a little diabolical myself sometimes. So, I will viciously mock him with whatever political ideology he doesn't like.
All right. A diatribe on libertarianism, and we make a wisdom saving throw against that and fail miserably. So 4 psychic damage.
And yeah.
And he has to run? No, he has to.
No. He rolls at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
His next attack disadvantage because he is like he's just really embarrassed.
He is. He ruined his plan. All right. So coming out into the fray is a cultist, and he's gonna attack. Let's see. Rhea. He's gonna miss. And we go to the Raven.
Alright, the Raven's gonna use the help action against this one.
Okay. Marcus.
Okay, I'm moving up, and giving Salim some bandaging.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Non-magical
nice.
bandage.
Nice.
Thank you.
Combat medic in the house.
Yep.
Medic. All right.
Most underrated feat.
I I'd never even looked at it until this campaign. It was like, oh, that's really powerful.
Really, it's turning something that nobody ever uses, healer's kits, into something very useful.
Yep.
Then I drop my double-handed crossbow. I pull out my hand crossbow and my little guy, and I'm going to town.
All right.
And I'm turning around and getting the one on Salim.
Hand crossbow.
Yep.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I was just muted. Thank you so much for the healing, Marcus. But quick question: can you be at least 10 feet from me?
I can move back away, sure.
Yeah. I'm have a spell that will be great, but anyone in 10 feet of me, it's not a good idea. Thank you.
Yep.
You gonna ask what
Oh,
hand
there it
crossbow
is.
is?
Yell at me to move back. It's all good.
All right, so you were aiming at the fanatic, right? Right.
Yep.
Okay, so let's take 7 piercing damage off of him.
And now I'm gonna fire my force cannon at him.
All right.
I don't know if that's gonna hit. That doesn't look good.
That doesn't, right. All right. Mr. Cultist is dead. Salim.
All right, thank you, guys. So I realized that Kael and Rhea are... This is a perfect time to use a spell I have not been able to use for a while now. Which is I can finally cast Arms of Hater, since it is a 10-foot spear.
And that only affects the one, right?
No, no, because it would get the Cultist, Fanatic, and the Cultist, I believe.
Oh, it would get the 2 of them, okay.
Yeah, I'll put it...
Here, I'll do
each
your
creature
one.
in that area.
All right. Okay, so Arms of Hadar, Dark Energy. Each creature must make a saving throw. It is a what saving throw?
It
strength
is
saving
a
throw.
strength.
Both failed. Both take 10 necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of them just curls on up like he was the wicked old witch's feet and dies.
Right, and then the other guy cannot take a reaction
10 points
until his
from
next turn.
him. Come on, will 20 work with me here? I'm just trying to adjust the hit points and I can't get the bubble to pop up. There it is. Minus 10. Alright. Fallister is in the thick of it. He is going to attack the one to his upper left. He hit for 8, and then he missed. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting Salim in a flanking quandary. So we got 10 misses. Muriel.
Muriel's muted.
Oh, she is.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's see. There's several people down there, so maybe I should just try to finish off this guy, I guess. Okay, I'll bonus action disengage and back up one and turn around.
Don't forget that guy still has advantage on him.
From the bird?
Yeah, it was on this one, but this is the one that's almost dead. So, but yeah, I'll try to shoot the guy that's almost dead. Well, but they go down real easy, right? So maybe I should shoot the guy that I have advantage on.
Yeah, these
Okay,
are
I'll shoot the guy that I have advantage on.
definitely
'Cause they-
possible to one-hit kill these guys.
Yeah.
They have 9 hit points each.
And I
so
do get sneak attack, so. Yeah.
11 does it. Another one bites the dust. And if that is it from Muriel in a crowded hallway, we go to Dagon right next to her, who suddenly finds himself just facing down a lone cultist.
Is there not one right here? Where's this? Oh no, the bounce for that one.
Right, yeah, that dead. Just the one
Dead.
right in front of you, right?
Which is close to dead.
Very
And down,
close.
he's down here. And 2 down here.
You've got at least one more coming out of this door here, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 down in this direction.
Fanatic too. Okay. Yeah, let's go up and finish this guy first.
$14 against. Oh, I think he's armor class 12. All right, so yeah, he goes down, and he's not coming back up.
I know he's gonna move down here.
Ray is going to take a step in on this fanatic and do her 2 longsword attacks and a short sword. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. Alright, so this guy had 16 hit points left. 9 and 19, he definitely gets cut to ribbons. Way to go, Rhea. Cultist comes out the door, and he's going to attack Rhea. He's going to miss. Dead fanatic. Dead cultist. Dead cultist. Cult fanatic operating from the shadows.
Disadvantage, though.
At disadvantage,
The sinister thing that Fancy did.
right? So
Yeah, I know. I've been watching this about to happen. Yep, go ahead.
here it comes. Inflict wounds at 2nd level. At disadvantage, but he rolled an 11, so he missed anyway, right?
This is correct, sir.
Can I do disadvantage on the spell? I wonder.
Now, does he take any more damage after he just missed me? Because
No.
I viciously mocked him. Alright, okay.
Now, here's the question I have. Can someone answer me this? On inflict wounds, if you miss your attack roll, do you still expend the spell slot?
I think so.
Yeah.
I would assume so, yeah.
Well, how long does inflict
It's instant.
wounds last for? Is my question. Like, is it instantaneous or is it like?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
instantaneous, right?
I'd say yeah. In that case.
Right. And a missed inflict wounds still consumes the spell slot. All right. Fancy.
Alright, you've never seen this kind of rage out of Fancy. Fancy is going to grapple the cult fanatic as he's slapping him. So. Is that a strength check?
A contested strength, I believe. Cult Fanatics got the muscle on you, Fancy.
All right, whatever. I
So
guess
he's grappling
nothing
you.
up. He can't. I tried grappling him. He can't grapple me.
He
He decided to give you a hug.
counter grapple.
So that is his. That's his reaction. Then.
You know what? You're right. He can't because it's not his turn, and he doesn't have a reaction to do it. So it is not a grapple on you, but it is a failed grapple on him.
Okay, that's fine.
Right.
Someone get this guy. Ruffle.
Mr. Raven.
Okay, Raven will fly down and use the help action against this cultist.
Okay.
And the Raven's up in the air, so people can go under me if they want to.
Right. Mr. Marcus.
Okay. I'm just gonna move up here, and I'm gonna, in flanking, use a mace attack.
All right.
And miss badly.
Kyle.
The one that has advantage.
That's this guy, right? Another deadly shot coming. Sharpshooter in effect.
Yes. There's a switch. I like it in this game.
This guy is insta-killed.
Then I'm going to bonus action at the one down below. That's not at advantage.
Okay. Still a hit. These guys are armor class 12, I believe. Yep. So a hit for 14, right?
Yep. The other thing was because of the 22, the stuff below that.
Right. I think that's all of them, right? No, there's the one cult fanatic down here with Fancy. The last one.
That's where the real action in this game is going.
What you got, Celine?
Okay. Let's see, because I heard Fancy, crying for somebody to help with the cultists.
It was more like a high-pitched scream.
Like, hey, as a celebrity would to their bodyguard, like, hey, get the paparazzi off me situation. I'm going to cast Firebolt. Oh my, 1 damage!
You hit.
For 1 damage!
Oh man, that's brutal.
I'm sorry, that's sad.
All right, Muriel, what do you got?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna go stand on this guy, I guess. And shoot.
A hit for 13. Nice. Dagon.
Dagon?
There he goes. A mighty smite is coming, I feel it.
Okay, so I'll just edge dance the cult with the Warhammer.
24 hits for 6. Rhea is gonna push her away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6. We'll get her there. And let's see what she does here. She dropped the pain the last attack she had. Let's see what she does. 2 more great attacks for 10 more damage, and she takes down the cult fanatic. Rhea isn't messing around anymore. Oh my god. I just wish Roll20 would cooperate with me sometimes. Thank you very much. It took 10 clicks to get the hit point thing to pop up on that thing. Outrageous. Alright. So then this cultist is dead, and we drop out a turn order, and you got a lot of bodies in this hallway. Now you got disguises galore.
Should we bother stacking all the bodies back with Fallister, or at this point, don't worry?
Probably
I
not
don't
worth
know.
the
What do
effort
we
now.
have left to do? We still want to go to the shrine.
Isn't Fallister right here?
Fancy found a secret.
Fallister, the guy down in this room.
Thaddeus?
Fabius.
Thaddeus, yeah. Sorry.
I think at this point it's not necessary. We're going to spend a lot of time looking bodies.
You want to just get moving towards... Anyone else want to put on a costume, or you think at this point just forget about it?
Probably just forget about it at this point, I think.
I think
Okay. Which,
They're prob-
that ship has sailed.
Yeah, I think so.
Shedding all your disguises?
Yeah.
I just think if any investigator does like 10 minutes of research, they're gonna realize like
Alright, I got the disguises off. The bodies littering the hallway. You raise a valid point. Maybe there's nobody else to alert. So maybe you don't need to worry about disguises and hiding bodies anymore.
Dan, do I pick up any magic since Detect Magic's still running?
30-foot radius, right?
Yep.
Let me zoom out a little bit, make sure. This is where I have to really rely on my prior reading of all these rooms to think if I met it. But I'm going to say in this 30 feet, you are not picking up magic.
Okay. You guys want to keep moving towards the secret shrine?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop my raven into this room. Do I see anything in this room where the cultists came from?
Yeah, let me see. So 4 wooden wardrobes stand against the walls in this area. Looks like the cultists stored their robes and masks in these wardrobes. When you search the wardrobe on the south wall, you find 4 sets of black robes and 4 devil masks as worn by cultists in the dungeon. I see Dagon looking in the secret door that the cult fanatic came out of. And Dagon here, this room around the corner for anybody in the north-south hallway, is a 10-foot high vaulted chamber that has a plaster ceiling painted with images of terrifying winged devils looking down on a symbol embedded in the room's floor, a circular disc of black stone inscribed with a 9-pointed gold star. 4 wrought iron candlesticks bristling with unlit, half-melted red candles surround the circle.
Dan, I pick my crossbow back up.
Okay.
There's nothing else in the room except for the candlesticks and the
What's your passive perception, Dagon?
a whopping 9.
What about you, Fancy? You were in that room too, right?
I was in it. I tried to leave, but you caught me.
Right up in here.
My
Passive perception is...
littering and 12.
12. Okay, so Fancy, you spot the secret door. on this side of the room. I'm going to drop that secret door and now open it. So you can see
Right.
another secret door that leads to the north.
We still have not taken a long rest, right?
Not for a
Right.
while.
No long rest, right?
Okay.
No rest for
I'd
the
say we
weekend.
just blast right through that secret door. Let me go grab everybody.
Thought we were heading to the shrine.
Found a secret
Yeah, we'll
room.
go to the secret door
All
after.
right. Right over.
I opened all the doors in here
Yes, he's
because
very
we've cleared out all the enemies, so you can feel free to walk from room to room. This connecting tunnel that the Raven is in right now had... that's where the cult fanatics were hanging out, but they kind of responded to the general alarm and ran out. And this room to the north looks like their quarters, lit by 2 wrought iron candlesticks. Sounds like there are signs that there were a lot of people in here up until recently, but they all ran out to confront you and do battle in the hallway. And now we're all dead.
Can I do an investigation in the room? You know?
No, there's really not much to find. They're pretty much presented as is. I mean, is there anything? No, there's not a lot down here. There's unlocked foot lockers containing ordinary clothes belonging to the cultists. That's it.
Picking anything up in 30 feet?
Let's see where Kyle went.
I'm going to.
No.
But this would be a good room to take a long rest in, but pretty sure that's not gonna happen.
I mean,
Is this a door?
yes, it is. Did I not open that one? Let me open that one. Yeah. And there is another door you can see across the hall from you, Dagon.
Yeah, there.
Not locked.
Yeah, that goes back up to the.
Wrought iron candlesticks topped with flickering candles light this room, which is heated by a cast iron stove with clawed feet. Across from the crackling stove is a modest desk with a matching chair. Other furnishings include a small table and a chair for dining, a bed, an iron chest resting at the foot of the bed, and 2 tapestries, one showing spirits rising as lemure devils from the river Styx, and another depicting a dead man dangling like a marionette from hooked chains. So there is a chest.
Tapestries and chests. Is the chest locked?
No.
Any magic?
No.
Need traps?
No, no. Okay.
Perception.
I'm gonna step outside.
Check for traps.
Okay. You can do perception or investigation.
Oh,
No traps found,
there's no traps. You're fine.
right?
I'll open up the chest.
Inside is a holy symbol of Torm, a silver pendant shaped like a right-handed gauntlet at the end of a silver chain. Torm, I want to say, is the god that Thevius Krieg purports to worship. So this is the holy symbol that he used to wear around his neck. Holy symbol is worth 25 gold.
Is there anything else in there, or just the
No,
symbol?
just that. Yeah, chest contains nothing else.
I'll grab that. Put it in the. Well, hold on to it.
Yeah, this appears to be the room where Thavius Krieg is staying in when he's not working in the vault.
Yeah. But nothing of interest aside from the holy symbol.
No,
And the
nothing in
tapestries
there, right?
the tapestries are probably too big and cumbersome to take.
Yeah, it doesn't give him a gold value either.
Okay.
So there's a door to the north here, a door to the north here, and a set of double doors to the south here, which Fallister will tell you should lead to the Temple of Zariel.
I know I'm getting towards the end of it, but do I sense anything now?
Detect magic, right?
Yes.
No, nothing yet.
Okay. So down is, he tells us, down is below is where the temple is?
Right. He says he has no idea what might be in there. Hopefully you've dealt with most of the cultists, so hopefully there's not any more of them, but he doesn't know what's going to be in there.
I listen at the door.
He says he's worried about it because if they had a bearded devil guarding prisoners, that the likelihood that there might be another demon somewhere in this, expanse is pretty likely. And where else would you find one except in here? So he's worried about that. He is urging everybody to be ready when you go in there because it could be formidable, whatever you hear in there now. You are listening at the door.
Yep.
All right. Let me tell you what you hear. You hear a half-dozen humanoid voices chanting in Infernal. Anyone speak Infernal?
Yes.
I do.
So you can hear that the chants are heaping praise upon the Archdevil Zariel for her tireless efforts to win the Blood War.
I guess it's time. We're going to have to go in there, huh?
Unless you want to check out these rooms immediately to the north, just because they're the only thing you haven't reached in this dungeon yet. I'm not saying there's anything in there. I'm just saying there's 3 rooms to the north and 1 room to the south, and I think these are the last bunch of rooms down here.
The rooms to the north, are the doors open?
Yeah, you know what, and I'm going to save you a little bit of time. I know I just teased these doors, but the first 2 is nothing too exotic. It's a kitchen and a dining room.
Is that just a hallway?
I'm gonna recast Detect Evil and Good.
Right, kitchen, dining room. Nothing terribly interesting here. This room down here is cold storage. Animal carcasses and other fresh meat in that room hanging from the 10-foot high ceiling are 6 3-foot long chains ending in a hook, and flayed boar carcasses hang from the 4 of the hooks. So that's all there was in those rooms. So congratulations, you've now unlocked 100% of the map besides the temple.
Can we procure enough of that meat to have a good meal when we long rest?
Yeah, I mean, you take care of what's in this temple, and it sounds like you can long rest right that second.
Who wants to bust the door open? Because I'm going to ready a shot so that way I can fire when the door opens.
The iron double door leading to this room has infernal runes carved into its arched door frame. A character who understands Infernal can translate the runes to say, "That which falls can rise again."
Alright, so I can understand that. So I'll just tell people what it says.
Right.
Is the door locked in?
I don't think it says anything about being locked. So I'm gonna say no.
Do you want me to open it with my mage hand? Back up?
I can do that.
And you've done away with all your disguises at this point, so they'll be.
Go back over by my friends.
Can you put me with the others? Because my vision again is.
Oh yeah, sure.
I can't really see where everyone is.
Gotcha. Let me zoom you in
Oh.
right up here.
Up here.
There's
Okay.
no speaks.
We'll put Rhea up front. Fallister, he's in there. Yeah, you got this. There's like 8 of you.
Marcus, do you want to be right there? Because I'm going to open the door with my mage hand, and I think Kyle's going to be shooting.
This door here.
Okay. Yeah, right
Yeah.
here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move. Actually, I'm going to move on the other side where all the people are.
Yeah. Alright, I'll open it with mage hand.
Alright, open sesame.
And I got a shot readied.
Alright, so let me tell you, I'm going to read the room description, and then you can tell me what you want to aim at. 2 rows of tall wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot-tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a longsword stands atop a dais to the south. A 6-foot-tall fiend, bristling with spines, stands west of the statue, glaring at 4 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room, their faces hidden behind golden devil masks. 9 tapestries depicting the 9 layers of the 9 hells adorn the walls. The spined fiend is commonly known as a barbed devil. Let me see if I have a handout for you. This is what you see, a barbed devil. And then more cultists. The cultists...
I'm not grappling that thing.
And the cultists attack intruders on sight. It says they can be duped by disguises, but you're not wearing disguises anymore, so we can roll for initiative.
Do I get a shot off, Dan, or no?
Let's roll for initiative and see where you land on the initiative board.
Good time to roll a 20.
Right?
Yeah. Yes, he does.
6. All right, there's 6. I want to get Rhea and Callister. All right, so Cahill, you get your shot. I should have given you advantage on that initiative since you were ready to go. Aiming at that cultist?
Yep, I want to get the little guys out of the way.
Right. I think he's armor class 12, so I think you just barely missed.
All right. I missed with my...
All right, Mr. Raven.
Alright. It's going to, I guess, let's just bother this closest one here.
All right, advantage for
So
the next
help.
person who attacks that.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yes.
Oh, sorry to say, attack the birdie. Swing at
How high are the
birdie.
ceilings? Because I want him to be up. Oh wait, but he would have to be
Right.
close to give the help action.
Right.
Okay, so Birdie goes away.
Swipe of the cultist to whack a birdie.
This is the way.
Someone call the Audubon Society. This is terrible. All right, so this cultist here, wow, he's got dick except a scimitar. So, do these guys charge forward or what? Seems like suicide to run forward into a group of armed enemies. Wouldn't you kind of hang back and let them approach? Maybe? Maybe ready in action yourself?
Depends how fanatic they are. But yeah, ready in action.
Plans for either way.
I wonder what. All right. We'll say the demon orders them forward to attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he gets up. He just charges forward. And a 14 doesn't do it, Kyle, does it?
No, it doesn't.
All right. Fancy.
All right, so I will have to. Who are our melee players right now?
I'm ranged.
You're ranged.
Dagon.
Salim is.
Dagon and Rhea, right?
Right?
Which one's Rhea? Which one is Rhea? Is that
Over
the
here.
NPC?
Right. Rhea Mantelmorn. She is a Hell Rider of Elturel.
Okay. And then, well, this guy, he's kind of in a. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna give what is it? Man of Inspiration on Dagon, Kyle, and Rhea.
All right. This cultist here is going to join his bud. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
You're not done yet?
No, here, let me put it out. But you know, it's my last. It's my last action I can do. So. Because they can all move and stuff.
Oh, right. So rename your recipients of that.
It would be Rhea. It would be Dagon, and it would be
Was it me?
yeah, Kiel.
Rhea
So it's
doesn't
plus
move.
5 temporary hit points, and you can move without taking any opportunity attacks. It's badass.
Right. Well, Rhea's right where she wants to be. Well, maybe she charges forward at that demon. Does she ignore the cultists and charge forward? No. She deals with the cultists first and then cuts down the demon.
If she's staying there, I'm going to move there.
All right.
5 temporary hit points.
5 temp?
Correct. Dagon can move too.
Yeah, I'm looking. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know if I should go in the room or not. Your turn. And I instantly regret it. But I'm here.
I only got that Mantle of Inspiration because we leveled too.
All right. Kiel went invisible?
I don't know how. I didn't do that. I moved over here, and all of a sudden I was invisible.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That's weird. Okay, so the demon down here sees Dagon is just charged in, and he's going to move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. He just comes right up to Dagon, and he is making 1 tail attack and 2 claw attacks. So he has claw 1. Oh, let me change it so you can see it. He rolled an 8, so that's a miss.
Yeah.
Let me change it so you can see the demon's rolls, and he goes with the other claw and crits. And then he goes with the tail, and I think misses.
Well, it's 12? Right? No.
13.
Okay. 13.
Yep.
I'm not liking that.
We go to Salim.
Okay. Let's see. Do the 2 cultists. Just gonna. And I'm out of spell slots. Great. Okay. I'm just gonna hit the one in front with a firebolt.
19 hits for 4.
So.
Boom. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, Muriel.
Did Fancy use Mantle of Inspiration?
I think he did,
we-
yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we get temporary hit points. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. All right. Then I'll shoot the one that Salim just hit.
Focus fire, very, very strategic. 9 isn't going to get it done, though. Not against these guys. Only a 12 or better.
I'm gonna up into this room. Can I use my bonus action to hide?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not going to have much. If you move back out into the hallway, you'll be visible to the people who can see you in the hallway. But if you're looking for like an advantage,
Yeah, I'm trying to
because
get
of
advantage.
Hiding. That's breaking line of sight. That's a little bit different than not being seen. But let me think. In the meantime, I will go to Fallister, and he's attacking. I think that is a hit. Yeah, 2 hits for the first one. Actually drops this guy because he only had 5. So Fallister steps forward and delivers the 7 to another one. All right. Rhea is going to attack. I think 18 hits for 7 already kills him, so that's that. And then she comes 1, 2, 3, 4, and comes at this demon and misses. Okay. Cultist here. 2, 3 gets Rhea in a flanking situation, still misses. Marcus.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna jump in. Get in flanking. And... Wow, cool.
And that's it,
yeah,
right?
that's it.
All right.
Yep.
Dagon.
Alright, so, I think I've asked this before and I couldn't know the answer, but I could use I can cast a cantrip and a first level spell on the same turn, yeah?
As long as
Or
one's
not?
an action and one's a bonus action, right?
Oh yeah, there's that.
Right.
Mm,
Or a reaction.
no, there. I
So
forgot
I
about
guess
that.
the
No,
reaction is
there.
somebody else's turn, so that doesn't count.
So I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance
Word of Radiance.
on all,
Okay.
on all three of them.
All three of the ones around you?
Yeah, on Odious and then the two cultists,
Okay.
and that's only
And
on 13.
that doesn't. How's the targeting on that work? Is it 3 targets? Is it just an area?
It's 88.
It's any creature of my choice within 5 feet.
Creature of your choice. Okay, got it.
I know.
All right. So Constitution save for the 2 cultists. 2 fail. They both take 3.
And for the demon.
And the demon has magic resistance. So he has advantage on saving throws against spells and other effects. Constitution, he is +7. So he passed with a 19. No damage on a save, right?
Yeah, so cantrip.
Right.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right. Background to the top. Kiel.
Okay. Going after the big guy this time.
Nice. Armor class 15.
No, now let me try my blaster.
Ooh, rough.
Rough, bad round.
Rough. All right. Sorry, Mr. Raven. You're out of the turn order. This cultist here still got Rhea in flanking. Still gonna miss. Cultist here is dead. Fancy.
Does anybody need to be stabilized, or do you need some hostage material?
It's just time for you to mock them.
I'm just gonna mock him. And if I was any kind of real bard, I would have came up with a good joke, but I didn't. So
I told your joke this week to everybody at work, Joe. You told a very funny joke, I thought. Do you remember what it was?
no,
It
no.
was I was going to tell a joke about Jonestown, but the punchline was too long.
That's a good one.
I told everybody that joke.
Oh man, so they think you're hilarious now.
Right? All right, Vicious Mockery. So is this against the demon?
It's against this cultist right here.
The cultist, okay. Let's see that cultist fail his wisdom save. Oh, no, not quite. Half damage?
Well, he does have very thick skin. No,
No?
total failure.
Alright. Cultist dead. Demon here. He's got Dagon. He's gonna attack Dagon. Left claw. 17?
That misses. Misses.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
22.
That hits. That's
So,
17.
right. 17 altogether, right? Salim.
Okay. join the rest of the party. Getting a little left out here. Okay, I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver at how do you pronounce his name?
Odious?
Udius. God damn it, what is with the damage tonight?
He is no good at intelligence saves, I can tell you that, compared to his other saving throws. So he takes 1 Mind Sliver damage. And what's the secondary effect of that?
The secondary is that he will have to take 1d4 off of any saving throws he has to make before the end of his next turn.
Got it. All right. So that
Alright,
was...
but wait, I'm sorry. Before I end my turn, I just yell out to the group, I'm like, the demon's stupid! And that's it.
Muriel. Hiding out in the kitchen.
Stupid demon. Okay. So I guess hiding didn't matter because the cultist in the hallway died. So
Right.
I'll just come out here. I'll shoot this guy.
Okay. "22 hits for 15 damage. Nice. Down he goes. Fallister, for his part, is going to try to help you with this demon thing. And he's going to get into, we'll say, flanking with Rhea. Why not have the 2 NPCs flank for each other, right? 2 short sword attacks. Nice. I'm having some good crits tonight. Damage could have been better, but let's see. 4 and 5 is 9. He has damage resistance, so...
Non-magical damage resistant.
Right. So 9 becomes 4. -4. Okay. Alright, so that was Fallister's attack. And then we turn right back around to Miss Rhea. And she's coming at this guy with what she has. Ooh, not so good this round. 19 hits for 7. Cut in half is 3. Alright. Cultist is going to attack Rhea. And he's going to hit for 7. Alright, Marcus.
Alright, I'm going to use a bonus action to use my harnessed power.
Harness Divine Power.
So that's Channel Divinity. Gets me a spell slot. And from there, I'm going to use Protection from Evil on Dagon.
Ooh, okay, so that's a concentration that you're working on.
Yep.
Mark you is concentrating, and Dagon gets what benefit?
Attacks against him from the big dude will be disadvantage.
Nice.
And he can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Nice, alright. Damaging Dagon.
Mhm.
What do you think, sir?
I think at disadvantage. I'm going to my bonus cast Thunderous Smite, which I don't know what the hell that did.
A strength save, huh?
Just meant to display it.
The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack. Alright, so now you're concentrating on this. Now you have to hit with a melee attack.
Yeah.
But this was a bonus action, so you still have your action to actually attack with.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my Warhammer and attack. And only one. Right.
Unfortunately, a 12 misses, but you are still concentrating on it. You'll be able to do that again.
Yeah, that lasts up to a minute.
All right, and that is it for Dagon. Yeah.
That is it. Yeah.
All right, Kael.
My 2 incoming attack.
Armor class 15. Ooh, nice.
And now my other one. This is at the demon, and that is magical damage because it's infused.
Right. $24 points altogether. Very nice. And there is nothing, because it's magical piercing, he takes it all. And because it's force, he takes it all. 24 points of damage. Alright, nice one, Kiel. And Mr. Cultist is dead. Fancy.
So does it seem like we have everything in control right now?
I don't know. That demon hits really hard, and I mean, Kiel just did a great hit back. But it depends. If your rolls stay with you, no one should die. If your rolls start going south,
Okay. So Odious is the demon, right?
it is. Odious Rex.
I will viciously mock Odious. I'm gonna give him some very choice words.
Made the save, unfortunately.
That's okay. I'm gonna back up and maybe I can revive someone once he kills you.
Alright, let's see. He's got 3 people round him. We'll say 1, 2 is Fallister, 3, 4 is Dagon, 5, 6 is Rhea. He's going after Rhea. And he hits for 6.
Rhea does have 5 temporary hit points.
She does.
Alright, I use I can't use that.
Alright. And then we go to Salim.
Okay. I gonna go over here and gonna hit Odious again with Mind Sliver because down to cantrips yet again.
Right. Alright.
Great.
Failed to save. 5 psychic
Yep.
damage.
And he has to roll a d4 and subtract it from his next saving throw before his turn. Well, before his next turn, I should say.
Right. D4
Love
off the
this.
next saving throw. Muriel.
Alright, I think I'm gonna see if I can just take out this remaining cultist.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you do. Down it goes. And if that's it for Muriel, we got Thallister, who's trying to attack Odious here. 2 misses. Wait, no. 16 because of flanking hits. So 6 points of damage, halved to 3. -3. Okay. Rhea is getting her attack. Going against armor class 15. Miss. Miss. And miss. Wow, bad rolls for Rhea. Cultist is dead. Marcus.
Alright, coming in and level 2 cure wounds on Dagon.
Okay. What are you concentrating on?
Protection from evil.
Right. And that's anytime Odious attacks Dagon, he gets, or...
Disadvantage, yep.
Okay. Alright.
For the heal.
Alright, and if that is it, 15 points back to Dagon, then we go to Dagon.
Is it 15?
Yeah, 6 and 9.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
He knows his business.
How many of my bonus action?
So you already have it up already because of the last time? You're concentrating on it? So we're up another smite.
Yeah, that was from the last turn.
So go ahead and hit with that.
Wait, is that still a bonus action for this turn?
It's still on you. That's why I didn't know why you throw up a different smite if you already had it, because you have it out.
No. I was going to use a different spell.
Okay, I'm sorry.
For the bonus action. But I didn't know if I could. Yeah. So before I attack, bonus action for. That's called Harness Divine Power to regain a spell slot. And then. I'm going to move around on this side of Odie.
Alright.
And then attack.
15 on the nose for 3 points of damage.
And then the might.
Alright, 6 more points of... That's thunder damage, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And he's pushed back 10 feet away from me. So he'd be pushed right up into
Ouch.
You want him pushed there or over here?
Yeah, please push him over there.
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
And I think he was right there.
And he's
That's my
prone
turn.
too, right? He's pushed and prone.
Pushed and knocked prone, yeah.
Alright, we'll mark him as prone. Then we got Kael. Now, Kael, unfortunately, attack rolls against a creature that is prone have disadvantage unless you're standing right next to him.
Yes. I guess I really have no choice. Actually, no, because then all my other attacks are. See the crossbow. I'm supposed to roll at disadvantage. It didn't.
Yeah, I missed anyway.
And then I'm going to do my blaster.
At disadvantage.
Turn on disadvantage.
Okay, and the force damage missed as well. All right. So with that, we go to Fancy.
All right. Is the demon still alive?
He is. He's prone, but he's still alive.
Okay. So, Fancy says, "I'm done dating demons. They're too possessive." Vanessa. All right, 1 point. Make your save.
With advantage because of magic resistance. I think I've been forgetting that. So no damage. Odious is going to stand up. Stand up, Odious. Okay, so that's half his movement, but he's not really interested in movement. Now, he's looking at Dagon. Dagon's got this big shield and fancy armor. Rhea's got all that. And then this squishy-looking Marcus, the healer. So I don't think I'm going to random attack this one. I think I'm going to go with the easy. He's a demon. He's a dick. He does things like this.
Not that squishy.
Not that squishy? What's your AC?
18?
Oh, really? Oh, what are you wearing?
Chain?
What about Fancy? Fancy looks kind of squishy, doesn't he?
You know, I've been running out of the room at the end of all my turns, just so you it's whatever, man. I'm squishy. Go ahead, do your thing.
I'm just looking. Oh yeah, you are armor class 12. Wearing leather armor. I think you are the squishiest of the immediate bunch in front of said demon, so he's going to pick on you. Does an 18 hit?
I think you should recuse yourself from being my.
Does a 17 hit?
All right. What's the damage?
I think you're armor class 12, so that is 16 points of damage plus the tail. That is, you are at 0.
I will silvery barbs.
The
that.
tail.
Yeah.
Also,
He's still
rebarb
hit.
that.
Tried.
Right. Down goes Fancy.
Like, does he hit? Like, how many hit points did Fancy have?
I think Fancy had 17.
I had 39 to start.
Well, what do you show your hit points as now after taking, let's see, 16 and after 25 damage? What do you see your hit points as?
14.
14 out of how many?
39.
39. All right, let's get you readjusted because your icon only said you had 21 hit points, so it was obviously wrong. Okay, so Fancy does not go down, but he does take a couple of brutal hits from Odious, and then we go to Salim.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing the mind sliver because that's what's working right now.
Intelligence save at advantage because of magic resistance. Still failed his save, so 5 psychic damage. And
See, I told you guys, he's stupid.
And and -4 in his next save, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, yeah, D4, but yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Muriel.
All right. guess Muriel's gonna shoot him and think to herself that she needs to find someplace to buy a magic weapon.
Right. 19 hits for 13 damage, halved to 6. Six points of damage from Muriel, and then we are at Mr. Fallister. 2, 3. He comes up here. He's got flanking with fancy. That sounds like a good album. Flanking with fancy.
I love it. It's gonna go into the disco collection.
All right. Rhea. Hit. Miss. 19 halved to 9. Slowly and surely working your way down. Marcus.
Alright, I'll use a healer's kit on Fancy. That's it.
All right. Dagon.
Okay, let's see, move to get flanking. And use the silvered flare.
$16 hits for 6 or half to 3.
It's still halved with the silver. It's magical.
Oh no, silvered is good enough. It does full damage. 6 points.
And then the thunderous smite. Where did that go?
Ooh, 11. And that's thunder damage.
Yeah, 12. I mean, he was supposed to go back 10 feet again and go prone.
All right, back and prone. Kiel, you got another prone demon.
Yep.
Nice. 8 points.
And one more.
$17.
Yeah.
You know, if I wasn't such a gentleman, I'd call you a cocksucker. You bastard. He had 16 left, and I was telling you what I was just going to bust out. Right here. I decided for myself, you know what? I'm feeling kind of variant today. And I thought when he went prone, that was going to mean that you were going to miss, and I was going to get my chance to summon in backup. But you got him, so congratulations.
Wow.
All right.
Dude, and the other thing is, I gotta tell you the joke I was gonna come up with.
Okay.
Where are you if a demon is forcing you to drink pee all day?
Where are you if a demon is forcing you to drink pee all day? I don't know where.
You're in hell. That doesn't deserve.
I'm taking a point of health away from Salim from for that dad joke.
Yes, everybody gets psychic damage.
All right, I'm gonna hold on. You're in hell. I'm writing this down so I can remember it later. You're in hell because I got to tell everybody at work tomorrow. I have a new joke. You're in hell. All right. So, hey, great job taking down that demon. He was tough, but you just overwhelmed him. And let's see, just for laughs, had I got my summoned demon off, would it have worked? Because there's only a 30% chance it would work. So let's roll the D100, and it wouldn't have worked. So it doesn't matter anyway. All right. So congratulations, you have cleared out the shrine and this, the temple, and what you're left with is, besides the bodies of your fallen enemies, you've got this large statue representing Zariel in her angelic form. Down here, now the statue has glowing eyes, and you guys have a couple of you who are got your passive perception over 10, so these secret doors are pretty easy to spot in this map. I'm going to go ahead and mark them for you now, because with enough time you would just naturally encounter them both. And I'll go ahead and open the doors so you can see what lies beyond. Actually, I won't do this door yet to the south. Let's finish exploring the temple room, and then you guys tell me when you want to open that door.
You guys want me to put detect magic back up? Take the 10 minutes.
Why not?
So
right.
Muriel,
That'll
go ahead.
That'll kill the protection from evil, though, which should be fine.
No, I was gonna cast it.
No, but I'm saying 10 minutes that my spell.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. No, we don't have to do it then. We can just keep exploring the normal way.
So,
But I
can
don't
I
think it'll
ask the
matter.
shield?
Okay.
Can I ask the shield if it sees anything with its true sight?
It doesn't see anything invisible in this area.
All right, Dan. I did detect magic again.
All right, Muriel, you have found an escape tunnel behind this secret door. There is a wooden ladder at the north end that climbs 15-foot-high shaft to a trapdoor. Now, Kael, you cast Detect Magic, and you are getting a ping from the statue.
I'm going to take a closer look at it.
So you can see that the eyes of the statue are in fact vacant, and there's some kind of light source from the inside that is making them glow.
I do, but I don't want to look in the eyes. I'll take a closer look.
There's definitely a cavity inside, and something inside is emitting light.
Mage hand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mage hand, what?
Right.
What do you want me to do with Mage hand?
Can we see good enough for her mage hand to go in and grab it? What's the light in there?
Nah, I mean, think about it. It's a human-sized statue, and it's just got like the head is hollow, so you could get your fingers in a couple of inches, but you really couldn't. And you can't see. The light is coming down from the bottom of the cavity, and you can't quite see. You can't get an angle to see what it is.
I'm gonna look to see if there's like a little trap door or some type of hinge or something on this thing to get in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
if there's a way to like open the statue. So I
Make
don't know.
some perception checks, right?
Can I help with that, or
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, perception.
I'm just gonna do
Can I
investigation?
use investigation?
Yep. You don't find
think it's
any
guidance
kind
from
of any kind of latches or traps or pulleys, nothing like that. It's just a statue with a hollow head.
Should someone bash it open?
Yeah, we do
Hey,
that.
get ready to knock me off this thing. I'm gonna stick my finger in the eye.
Back up.
Yeah, nothing happens to your finger.
So I reach around in both eyes to see if I can feel anything.
Nah, but again, you can only get in right around, the eye area.
Can I reach around the statue and pull it down?
Reach around the statue and what?
And destroy it? Pull the statue to the ground? Or is it like attached to the wall?
No, you could, let's see. So toppling the statue can be done with an athletics check. You can do it with advantage if someone was helping you.
Am I giving myself guidance?
Yeah, you could do that too.
I'll help.
One.
Oh, look at that one. All right. So, at first effort, you couldn't get it to budge, but you leaned back, you spit in your hands, smacked them together, and then you came back at it with a little more elbow grease, and you toppled that thing. And the head busts open. The head and neck are hollow. And you can see that there is now a glowing mace, and its head is shedding bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet. It would seem to be a magical mace that glows.
Ooh.
Who are our mace users? Is that Marcus? Anyone else?
It is.
I think Marcus.
Does that need to be identified first?
I can do that. I can if we want to wait. I can cast it. If you want to waste another 10 minutes.
Might as well, I guess.
All right.
Or
Actually, there's this trap door that went away. She's already long gone. If she want that. Yeah, I'll do identify.
All right. Here, I'll screenshot it. And here it comes to Discord. What the hell? I'll copy the text and paste it in Roll20. Nice little mace,
Nice. Yeah, especially with somebody with no dark vision.
right?
That's
It's perfect, basically.
Right. You can extinguish it as an action.
Yeah. All right.
does anybody need a shield? Yeah.
don't use them.
Mm, okay.
I'm gonna check out this secret door
Okay.
if everybody's.
Ready to move on to something else?
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Okay.
open that door and find out what's on the other side together. This room is lit by a pair of tall wrought iron candlesticks in the northeast and southeast corners. 9 candles burn atop each one, casting flickering light across a claw-footed altar carved from a single block of obsidian, and which has a small angel-shaped flame erupting from its top. A gray-haired woman kneels before the altar. She wears fine clothing fit for a noble of her stature, and carries no weapons.
Are we taking her warm or cold?
She, without even turning to look at you, she just says, "Took your time getting here, didn't you?" thought you were
use
gonna
my
make me
mage
wait all
hand?
night.
Can I use my mage hand and put out her little flame?
Let me see about that little flame. Obsidian altar. Okay, so it responds the way a flame would. As you pass the magical mage hand through it, it alters its shape and all that, but it also doesn't fully go out. So it certainly responds to the hand, but the hand is unable to completely extinguish it.
Nope.
So she says that you've been a thorn in my side for too long now, and I think it's time we establish who's in control in this relationship.
Many have tried. Many have tried.
Sounds like gold.
Now, you've forced your way into my house and now my dungeon. And I think you have outstayed your welcome. And if you don't turn around and leave right now, I can promise you that some reporter from the Baldur's Mouth newspaper is going to get an anonymous package delivered with evidence in a major crime that was committed, implicating all of you.
Zip the road track and trolley performance. Sorry, I didn't mean to mess you up.
She says, certainly your careers in the Watch, and she looks at you, Dagon, and in the Fist, and she looks directly at you, Kyle, your careers are over, and that's the best you could expect. Most likely, all you and your friends would be immediately thrown in jail to rot for however many years you think you can get away with, but it will be hard time. So again, if you do anything to harm me, that package will find its way to the press. So, lest you think you have the upper hand in this situation, know that I have planned for all contingencies.
What's our plan?
I think we just kill her.
I say we kill her and say that she's trying to frame us because she was a cultist and knew we were hunting her.
I think we just kill her and see what happens.
Yeah, just kill her now and see if she's bluffing or not and deal with it later.
Can we get a consensus on?
Cold it is.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm coming out. I don't trust whatever she's doing by that altar, so I think we should just be a little careful.
So you want to just kill her?
I was about to say, if she has something set up with that package anyway, like, I know my background is sage and I have like rumor monger, but I don't know if like maybe we have a way of finding and intercepting said package, or at least trying to blackmail someone so said package does not reach press. If we do kill her,
Duke Thalarma could have trusted literally anybody.
That's
with
true.
This, and she's got an extensive network, and a secret network at that. So I think it would be your better bet would be to identify who all the reporters were, and then just like tackle anybody who looked like they was going to talk to one of them. But that could probably there are a lot of reporters and independent freelance reporters at that who contribute to Baldur's Mouth.
so to say, I don't think we will have a good chance if it hits the press. I know we've come this far, but I'm very hesitant now.
I don't think we have anything to worry about. She's bluffing.
We need to get to a tavern. Like ASAP. We need a base of operations.
Oh, wait,
can
we have the
delay
puzzle
this at
box. We have the
Yeah,
puzzle
yeah.
box. We can potentially come to an agreement.
With her?
Like, mutual ammunition, like, mutual weapons of destruction here kind of scenario.
Yeah, but the puzzle box doesn't affect her. It's the other guy we have tied up down the hall.
Right. That's Thavius Krieg's contract.
Mutually assured destruction.
I think leaving her alive is not the right choice. They'll just end up trying to kill us.
Then if we fall for it, if we stop once, then she'll just stop blackmailing time after time after time. I don't play that game. We'll just kill her, and that's it. In my mind.
Might mean your career at the Flaming Fist.
Well, then I'm an independent bounty hunter.
I'm just going to go inform her that apparently my colleagues don't really care and the things that you're saying are not threatening to them and they're about ready to kill you. So if you wanted to change your mind about that, now would be the time.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I just say that I melded minds with you really fast? Is she wearing my goddamn ring?
No, but the ring is part of the evidence that she has going to the press.
Oh no.
It's the multi-class.
Does anyone have lake?
Damn you, Dan!
Anyone have locate object?
I actually have Fancy has locate object.
Listen, the next time I get a long rest, that is going to be my goal. There have been many lessons learned by Salim, like I should have shield and locate object.
Well, then I'll tell the Duke, if you can get us that ring, I might be able to save your life, but that's probably your last chance.
Wait, if Fancy has locate object, we can use that to find the ring, which is worth the evidence, and we can get the evidence back.
Yeah. We don't need her.
Okay, but I'm just going to tell her that anyway.
Go ahead, Talia.
She says, really, 8 of you against one old woman. What heroes you must be.
Okay, but, I mean, they're going to kill you, so you can say that, but do you want to die?
She rolls up her sleeves and flexes
She's gonna
her
do
impressive
something.
forearms and says, bring it.
Okay, she,
Okay.
I don't know, she's probably like a demon or something. I don't know, who wants to kill her? I'm squishy.
I'm up for roll initiative.
Or is she in here?
Yep, she's in here.
I can see most of them. She's not. I can't say personally. She's got to be about.
Yeah.
Oh,
So can I just go in there?
She's down here, but I'll
Can I just go in there and set on fire?
Are you still concentrating, Dagon?
Oh, you know what? That ended. Yeah.
That ended, right?
Dan, I'm
Yeah.
concentrating on detect magic.
Right, okay.
30-foot feet.
Anybody else had a... No, okay. I was just checking.
I'm just gonna start an enthralling performance because I can't do anything else.
All right. Do we
Oh.
want to roll and make it our last... it should be a fairly quick combat.
Okay.
All right,
Should
roll
be.
for initiative.
Alright. Yeah, I have rolled crap initiative all day.
Won't be me.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I just looked up the spell locate object. It's like for every other class but sorcerer and warlock.
fair.
What?
I
Why?
have it. I have it. So if you have an idea, I can locate it.
Has to be within 1,000 feet of you.
Is it a concentration? Like, how long's that up?
It lasts. I'm just reading the spell. It says it's concentration. It lasts 10 minutes, but you'll be able to sense the direction as long as it's within 1,000 feet of you.
So we ride around the town on horses.
We start with the house, and then we go to the media place.
Do I need to have some kind of carnal knowledge of the ring, though?
I
Carnal
think
knowledge.
you can locate a specific object as long as you've seen it close up within 30 feet at least once. So I would assume when we did the heist, you noticed the ring.
Yeah, but did he see it close up? I mean, do you make a habit of showing your co-conspirators your jewelry? Or?
First of all, fancy is big and
Like his statement piece. It's the one goddamn thing he really wears besides the earring in his ear.
Okay, all right, I'll give it to you.
It's like his trademark. I'm sorry.
All right.
I just want a multi-class, Dan. Let me multi-class.
All right, these are problems for tomorrow, though. Right now we have to deal with Thalamra tonight here. It's still the middle of the night here down in the dungeon, and we're going to kill an old lady. So, Muriel, you go first.
Kill an old lady. Okay. I'll just pop in here.
I mean, she's a
All right.
devil-worshipping old lady, but...
Oh, I warned you, old lady. What just happened? Oh, Salim. Oh, Salim.
No, I think
Hey,
I
you
rolled
go before me.
It just no, 'cause I think the problem was I rolled a 5, but it didn't go on the initiative order.
I gotcha.
So I just re-rolled.
okay.
So you can just put me at 5. I don't
There we go.
care.
Muriel with the short bow. That's definitely going to hit. But it's only the 10.
Yep. And I'll run back out.
Rhea is asking, what is she talking about with this heist? What's that about?
Nothing.
4, 5, 6. So she just starts running up to the front of the room. Fancy.
Hello. All right. So, where is this old lady?
She is way down here in the next room. So you have to do some running to get up here. Yep. Now you have to run again, really, if you want to put eyes on her.
I don't even think I have, sorry, I'm just checking my... Yeah, 30 feet, so that's...
All right, Kyle.
All right.
$15 hits for 9 piercing damage.
Minus 13 doesn't hit, right?
13 hits for 8 more. She's an old lady. She's not that hard to hit. She's not wearing armor. 17 points of damage. And she didn't like that very much. Before you move, Kyle. DC 14 saving throw, Kyle.
Dexterity?
Yep.
So she's not just a little old lady.
3d10 fire damage. You ready?
Not really, but
28! Booyah!
Ooh, damn.
That's gonna leave a mark.
absorb elements.
Alright. So 22.
How much damage?
22.
For half? That's absorb elements. I meant to display it. That's when I attack next time. It absorb elements cuts in half if I'm out to redo it.
Oh, okay. So absorb elements isn't
Damn
like
it,
it
did it again.
takes.
Yeah,
Okay,
it just becomes a magic resistance.
I gotcha. Okay, so you get resistance, and you get this attack thing. Got it. Okay, I just didn't know the spell that well. All
Yeah, I
right.
was trying to give you that, and I kept hitting the wrong thing.
All right. Okay, so 14 points of damage then instead of 28. That's huge. And then we go to Salim. And you have remaining movement you can make, Keo.
Just gonna. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, the roll 20 was being weird. I was just trying to slide in next to Dagon.
Dagon.
Got
Why
like
you guys
stuck
trying
in
to
the
come in
door.
here?
Saves this. That doesn't look like. Okay, I'm hitting her with firebolt.
All right.
God damn. Another fucking one for my damage.
Oh, wow.
This is the third one I've rolled tonight.
You just want
Literally past anything else.
All right, Dagon, what you got?
Okay, so this room's a lot smaller than I was hoping it would be. I guess I'll just use fire breath.
Dexterity save?
Yeah. Where does it say dexterity? Oh, it's only a 12. You got a 13.
Right, so half damage, 3 points.
Yeah.
All right. Marcus.
Alright, gonna move in. And we'll just throw a Sacred Flame at her.
Dexterity not her strong suit, but she
Oh,
pulls through
good
that
enough.
one. Oh, and too bad she doesn't have any AOE spells. Look at you guys all clustered together right there. Maybe I should just give her a fireball right now, just because. But that would be cheating. I can't do that. We're going to Eldritch Blast Dagon, though.
Yeah, right.
16 points of force damage. Muriel.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And I'm gonna shoot her.
No sneak attack. 7 points of damage.
And then I will bonus action dash. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
Back out of harm's way. Rhea's gonna charge in.
Yes. Oh, never mind.
$17, 22 points of damage to the old lady. Rhea comes in with a beautiful hit. Fancy?
I don't know if this joke is going to work right, but hey, how do you make an old lady scream? F-bomb.
How do you make an old lady scream what?
F-bomb. I'm trying to keep it like PG-13.
I can barely hear you.
You scream video.
All right. Fancy, I think you're having audio problems. They're not coming through here. So let me see what Fallister does. He comes in. He's going to make a couple of short sword attacks, a couple of easy hits. Fancy with the Vicious Mockery. 9. That's her down. -9. Fancy with the Wisdom save for Vicious Mockery. Failed. 4 psychic damage. And Kyle. No, it's like I can barely hear you. You sound like you're talking through a pillow.
Oh yeah, I bet you wish.
All right. Blaster pistol 11 hits. And she's got 5 hit points left. So congratulations, just beat up an old woman. Now, you pulling the lethal damage, or are you gonna let her die?
Let her die. That's my vote.
Guy, why did you not want to kill that other guy? And you just like wailed on this old lady.
Now, Thalamra's dying words to all of you are "See you in hell."
Probably will.
Her whole attitude right there is why.
This is what she says
Wait,
with
yeah.
her dying breath. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was fun, and that ended right at a perfect, nice climactic point. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here. You're all welcome to hang out for a post game if you like. But at 8 minutes past the hour of 10, and at a wonderful stopping point, that's what I'm going to do. So, thank you, everybody, and we will talk to you in the chat if we don't talk to you between then. All right, have a good one.
All right.
And everyone have a good week.